Jessica, thank you. How about that? Pittsburgh, the new Hollywood. We'll take it. All right, let's go over to Trey Fulbright. Trey, I love when you visit high schools. You told me behind you is or I should say schools in general. Behind you is a high school, and you had their attention the whole time. I love that.
Right. We had a great time yesterday afternoon out at New Brighton High School, 9th through 12th grade. Spent an hour out there talking about all things weather related. The students were very attentive, had some great questions, even questions that challenged me. So I really enjoyed my time out there and want to thank the students and the staff for a good time at New Brighton High School yesterday afternoon. This afternoon, we're looking at a warm one once again, not as warm as yesterday. 82 is where we'll peak with scattered showers and thunderstorms developing. There will be two windows where the coverage of precipitation will be higher, roughly between 4 and 8 p.m. And then we may see another flare up or a little resurgence later this evening as the main upper level storm system passes through our region. We're still partly cloudy at the moment. Southwest winds are bringing in that warmer air as this weakening area of low pressure drifts a little bit closer toward us this afternoon. That will fire up more scattered showers and storms first in central Ohio and Kentucky, and then those will drift our way as we get into the late afternoon and evening hours. So this is by 4 to 5 p.m. west of I-79 in our northwestern areas, which were hit very hard yesterday with large hail. Not expecting much in the way of hail this afternoon. We could have some small hail and some gusty winds as this line works its way through the Pittsburgh region by 4 to 7 p.m. this evening. Then it's just mainly scattered showers through the late evening and overnight hours. This is by 11 p.m. Another wave of some scattered showers will move back into our northwestern areas. So the areas most likely to see the heaviest rain today, generally north of 422 up toward the I-80 corridor, where you guys will get 2 rounds of storms, lighter amounts though from Pittsburgh down to the south. As we go into Friday morning, we start out partly cloudy, temperatures in the upper 50s to near 60, and with high pressure overhead during the day tomorrow, that should leave us with a partly cloudy and mild afternoon, 77 degrees with fairly light winds expected, and then temperatures by Friday evening drop back into the lower 60s. Now we are quiet on Friday, but here comes our next storm system. You can see this very powerful upper level low over the northwestern U.S. This is going to move across the Midwest and into the Great Lakes states by the time we get into Saturday, and the warm moist air that builds in ahead of that system will give us a chance for some severe storms as we head into Saturday afternoon. Most of our region highlighted in a level 1 to level 2 risk, with the main threats being damaging wind gusts and small hail. We can't rule out a tornado as well as we head into Saturday. So the big thing we're watching for Saturday right now is the timing of this front. If the front comes in a little bit faster, then that would allow most of its fuel and energy to build up farther off to the east. But if it slows down and arrives closer to peak heating, that would set us up for more fuel and a higher risk for severe weather. So let's go through how Saturday shakes up here across our region. We start out in the morning, partly cloudy, mild and dry. Then those clouds start to build in. And then as we head into the early afternoon hours, we'll start to see some of those storms develop along that frontal boundary, and then they gradually become more widespread and intensify with time during the late afternoon and evening. Again, the timing on this is fluid to change, so we're going to have to watch that as modeling comes in over the next couple of days. We'll have lingering showers on Sunday, falling temperatures in a high of 57 around midnight. Most of the day will be spent in the low 50s and upper 40s. And then early next week, Monday and Tuesday, we could be looking at some freezes. So if you have any plants that have bloomed, you may want to protect those as colder air moves back in.